Hey, it's at the bar with a local rock star. And this month we have Jeff Hall from the legendary Hall Brothers.
Mitch, good to
Thanks
see
for
you, man.
coming out,
Yep.
man. How
Yep.
you been today?
I've been good today. Had the day
Good.
off.
Oh man, I didn't have too bad of a day, so I
Yep.
can't complain.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I don't know a whole lot about the Hall Brothers, really. You know?
It's been a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just go ahead and tell me how it all really started
How
off.
to start it? Well, David was he was a good bit older than me. He's both almost 6 years older than me, and he was playing in a couple other bands over the years. He got his first guitar when he was 13 years old, and by the time he was 17, he was young, got along pretty good. When he was 18, he bought that Marshall amplifier, and that's a nice amp. It's 100-watt super lead. And I finally got me a set of drums in 1974. I bought them drums off Scott Harmon.
Really?
Them old Sonar drums, yeah.
Okay.
And we started jamming together. And then Tommy Tidd decided he was going to pick up the bass and play bass with us. So we
So
started
Tommy
jamming.
didn't play bass before?
He could play guitar and he could play keyboard pretty good. And so he decided one day, I'm gonna play bass. He said, I want you to take me to Harrisonburg. We went to Harrisonburg and came home with a Sun Coliseum bass amp, a big old amplifier. Ricky Lane come along and asked me if I wanted to, he sold me his Slingerland drums. So I said, yeah, I'll take those. I bought them Slingerlands in 1977, and that's when we took off from 77, yeah.
Now, I moved here in '76. Were y'all a band yet?
We did our first gig in 1977, and it was a
Okay.
biker party in Stanton.
Okay. I heard about the Hall Brothers, but I didn't get to see y'all till I got back out of the Air Force in 1980. And
Okay.
then when I got back, it was like, Hall Brothers, Hall Brothers, Hall Brothers, man. And I finally came out to see y'all in the
Yeah.
basement, man. That was
Yeah.
quite the experience.
We got pretty popular there for being the party band
Yeah.
in late 70s, early 80s.
You guys were one of the true, like, hard rockers.
Yeah,
I don't think there was a whole lot of them around here at that
we,
time,
uh,
was there?
We played a lot of music different from a lot of other people. Yeah, we chose the deeper cuts, and yeah, a lot of stuff other bands didn't play. We played a lot of other stuff.
And you guys just jammed out the music at first, right?
For several years, we didn't even have a singer. We just played. Yeah, and we played a lot of parties. Yeah, we even got in clubs like that at Harrisonburg and Charlottesville. We got in clubs like that, and we did all right. Yeah.
I know you boys, and I know Marcia, and there's another girl yet?
Yeah, my oldest sister, Sandy, she's 75 now, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So she cut out early. She got married young and cut out early.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, but David was kind of quiet.
He was.
You're kind of middle,
Yeah.
and then Jamie's wide open.
He can be. I can be too.
Yeah.
I could be, yeah. Yeah. And Jamie joined the band in 1986 when Tommy was taking a break. And I told Jamie, I said, go down and pick up that bass guitar. And he did. And 2 weeks later, he called me up and said, y'all ready to jam? So we started playing. And his first gig might have been Coal Road Blitz, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We got a band going now over here.
Now, we did a show with you guys at John's Run. You guys were
Oh,
headline,
yeah,
and we
yeah.
were Surrender then.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
And I think Tony Roberts' band played too, maybe, or maybe he was playing with us. But
Yeah, that was quite a party up there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was quite a party to be up in the woods. Yeah.
That was one of them take a big old generator out in the middle of
Yep.
nowhere and have a party.
Yep.
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, we had a good party there, and two good ones up Kennedy Fields. Yeah.
Did you always practice in your mom's basement?
Yeah, we practiced at Mom's basement, and finally in 1994, I built a big room on the back of the house so we could practice, a big room we could party in, So, yeah.
That takes a special parent to put up with music.
Yeah.
I know your mom did it, and John Kirby's parents let us, and we were loud, just like y'all,
Yeah.
loud and pissed
Yeah.
off the neighbors sometimes.
Oh, yeah. It was interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we started playing right away stuff like Ted Nugent, and we started into Rush as soon as they came out. We started doing some Rush songs, and what else did we do? You know, we do only three-piece band I ever knew of to play Green Grass and High Ties.
Oh man, that
You
was
know,
like y'all
by the
signature.
Outlaws, yeah.
Man, when y'all
Yeah,
busted that, it was
yeah,
that was
and
like it right
yeah,
there, man.
we played that one
Y'all did
good.
2112
We
too, by
did
right? Yeah,
2112, like
that was hot.
all of side one of 2112, and we did some songs off the first album, Working Man and Finding My Way and In the Mood. We did those three songs, yeah. And did By Still Dave, which is off one of them second or third albums, yeah. Yeah, they were some tough ones to play, but they were fun to play though, yeah.
Y'all just start off in the basement, and then the neighbors would come over, and then
Yeah,
eventually
yeah, and that's how
the
we got our
friends. And
that's how we got our band name. We didn't even think about putting a name on it. And people would be like, "What are y'all doing tonight?" Well, we're going to see them Hall Brothers. So that's where we got our name. We just come up with the Hall Brothers band and start off me and David and Tommy, and end up all three brothers end up in it. Yeah, yeah. So it was a lot of fun.
so
Yeah,
Sandy's the oldest,
yeah.
and then who?
David was second.
Okay,
Yeah, and then my sister Marcy, and
okay,
then me, and then Jamie.
okay.
And it's just about 6 years between me and David, and almost 6 years between me and Jamie. So
Wow, Papa
yeah,
was a Rolling Stone,
I
man.
reckon. Oh, he
Now, what
was.
happened to Pops?
He's been gone a while, 50
But you
years. Yeah.
still remember him,
Oh yeah, he died in 1975. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
and
He
your
was
mom's still with us.
No, she passed away 4 years ago.
That's right.
July 31st of 21. Yeah, yeah.
Who's living in the house now?
I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I live
Okay.
there by myself. Yeah.
Okay.
I had bought land at bordered my mom's property, and I gave 2 acres of that to my daughter and built her a big old house back there. And then I bought 2 more lots on the other side of my mom's property. So we owned the land all the way around it, and all of us owned the home place. So
That's called Rivermont, pretty
that's
much.
Rivermont. Yeah, that's what our T-shirt said. The Hall Brothers from Rivermont, Virginia.
And y'all ran that Rivermont store.
Yes, we did. We had that little store, Hall store, Rivermont Grocery. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad and his dad actually built that store early on, sold it, and it went through about 2 or 3 owners, and we bought it back in 1966. So yeah, we run it until my mom shut it down in 1978, I think, and we rented it for a while and then tried to sell it, and they didn't pay for it, so we had to kind of foreclose on it. And I tore that store down and built a house there when I got married. So my ex-wife lives in it now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
that's interesting. Yeah.
Did the cops ever roll in on you guys?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's one reason she shut it down. July 4th, 1978. They rolled in there and raided the place and hauled 7 of us to Stanton. I didn't get locked up, thank goodness, but I had quite a round with a couple of cops.
What did they take y'all in for?
They took us in for when we got there. They said we was had an unlawful assembly and then resisting arrest. But they kind of changed that to inciting a riot when they found out they couldn't charge a homeowner for unlawful assembly. But it was just one of them bad nights. It was.
Did it get to be a point where, like, if we stop at this time, everything will be okay, or they
Well,
give you that option?
at the store we didn't play music. I think we played in there one time, but we would just be down there partying. We could be sitting down there quiet, and somebody come in, make noise for 5 minutes, and leave, and the law would come 10 minutes later. But we used to run from them, jump up on the roof of the store. It was crazy. Yeah, had some crazy times.
Now, what's one party that happened in that basement you'll never forget?
Oh gosh. Before we built that room was you ever in that little basement?
I was. That's the first time I saw you. That was the classic.
Little with a little short ceiling.
Yep.
Gosh, we had a party in there one night. I don't know. We must have had 50 people inside and 200 outside one night, and that was been back in the late 70s, early 80s, maybe. But yeah, I can't really remember the details, but we had some good ones. We had some good ones in there. Yeah.
I remember when I was in there, it was like this.
Packed, yeah, and your head was on the ceiling. Yeah, packed, yeah. Yeah, we had some good times in there. And then we built the room on. I never had as many people in the big room as I did in the little room because it just, thinned out a little bit over the years. But
man, David was a hell of a guitar player.
He was. I was blessed to have.
He was one of them naturals when he picked it up.
Yeah, he was a heck of a guitar player. A lot of musicians around here said they started playing music after they come see the Hall Brothers. They said that's what inspired them to play. But I was inspired to play by other people. David played in bands with Ricky Lane and Mike Chauncey and Neil Bartley and Dave Buell, and Teddy Lawhorn played bass. My cousin Ellen Crummett sang, did some vocals, and this was different bands. He played in a band right before him and I started playing together, he played in a band that was traveling the club scene from Delaware to Georgia. And I think the name of that band was Lucky. That's what Dave Buell told me, but I didn't remember that. And he quit that band because his road manager was telling him what songs to play. And he didn't
Yeah.
want to play the top 40 radio stuff. He wanted to play what he wanted to play, you know, rock and
Yeah.
roll. So he quit the band. I got me a set of drums and we took off from there. Yeah. Yeah.
You remember the first song that you guys did as a band? Like, here we go. This is our first gig, first song.
I can't really remember the first song, but we started off, you know, doing some Ted Nugent, some Grand Funk Railroad.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't long, we was jamming on some Rush songs. Greengrass, you know, again, Outlaws, Greengrass and High Tides. That was some of the earliest stuff that we was cutting my teeth on, you know. That's what I was starting out on. And yeah.
Now, how many years did y'all just jam without the vocals?
Gosh, we did that from the time we started until Jamie was trying to start doing some singing in our little cheap PA about 90, 91. And 92, I got married and built a house. We slowed down for a little while. And in 93, David bought a new guitar and he said, I'm ready to play again. And Jamie had been playing bass from 86 up to that point. And Tommy wanted to come back then. So Jamie said, well, let's get Tommy back in the band and I'll just sing from here on out. So that's when he started just singing, was 1993. 90, and then 94, we played down here at the Purple Cow Road, that 25-year Woodstock reunion. I'm sure
Yeah.
We
Scott
played
Rogers' house.
Yeah, Scott Rogers. That's the name. Yeah,
Yep.
we played down there. And I got a video of that. It's not,
I do too.
It's not too bad. I got a video of us playing. You
Yeah.
probably got yourself playing.
Right.
Yeah. And
I see the people, man. They're so young.
so
Man.
many
Like,
of them's
there's
gone.
Teddy Ross.
a whole lot of them are not with us
I
anymore.
know.
Yeah. Jamie said, don't show him that video. Jamie said, I was so high. I said, he probably was too.
Hey, back then we didn't have social media, but
Yeah.
somehow when we throw a party, we could get 500 to
Yeah.
1,000 people.
Yeah.
500 to 1,000
It was a
people.
pretty good party down there. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You remember Jeff Brooks lived in Stanton? He didn't play music, but 1980 he ordered 25 kegs of Budweiser and rented Expo Hall and hired us to play. Didn't have a singer, you know, that was 1980. And it snowed about 18 inches the night before. Still snowing the next day, and we still had about 1,000 people showed up there.
Right.
It was a heck of a party.
We
I
did
don't know
the same.
I don't know if the beer brought them up or the band, but between the two, we got a pretty good crowd
We
up
did the
there.
same thing. We had a keg fight. We didn't have the big hall though. We went down to where they auctioned the cattle off.
Okay, right.
That
right.
other big
Yeah,
building.
Yeah.
And there was like horse manure and cow manure. So we had to put like plywood on top of the manure and then play on top of that.
Yeah, we had a right nice stage in there where we played inside that big building. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun, yeah. And then we did that hog jam at the East Side Speedway. That was a good crowd down there. Three bands played down there. I can't even remember who the other two bands were. That was a pretty good gig. We had about 1,200 or 1,300 people in there. That was 1989. And we got into Fridays After 5 twice.
Oh,
1998 and 99, I think it was. So
damn.
that was
How'd
pretty
y'all
good.
get that connection? That's a
Well,
hard gig to get.
my brother's second wife was doing she worked over there on the board of this place. I need a drink. And she managed to get us in.
Wow.
So we got in once and got back in again, yeah.
This is going to be like a new segment of the show. He just gave me the warning. Talk about something besides music.
All right, what you got?
One I wanted to ask you about, because you live so close to the National Forest.
Right.
You ever see some weird stuff in there? Like
Oh, well.
jack-o'-lanterns, you know what I'm talking about? Those lights that just kind of go through the
Now,
woods.
I haven't seen that, but right there where I live on Dodge Street, I seen 2 cougars up there over the years.
Thank you.
And the first one was about probably 1972 or 3, and it was right down there behind our old store, right down there. About 2 o'clock in the morning, me and my cousin was getting ready to walk up to my house. There it was, right in the corner of the field, was a cougar standing over the nightlight. I slapped him on the shoulder and pointed at it. He just took off running. I took off running behind him.
Yeah.
And then about 10 years later, maybe 1982, 83, me and my girlfriend, my daughter's mother, we took a walk at midnight, and we walked up to Shenandoah Acres, and had one of my dogs with me, and old German Shepherd. She was out in front of us, and we got up there right to Shenandoah Acres where the tennis court is now, and a cougar jumped out of the bushes and jumped over top of my dog and run up through the field, and it scared that dog. It scared my dog so bad she come running behind me and crying. There we was up there in the woods at midnight. Cougar done run down towards home, so we had to walk down that way. It was scary, but we got home. Yeah, but
I don't know if you know, but me and John Kirby talked about a cougar sighting that we had
oh yeah,
on our episodes, and I talked to him about Danny Goodson the last time. So I'm glad someone else
Yeah,
has
yeah.
seen it, because everybody else is like, I don't know,
That's-
they're not. But hey,
this was like a long time ago, but they was right
Yeah.
down in my neighborhood. You
yeah,
know, right
when
there.
I saw it, me, John, and his wife saw it. It was like 82.
Yeah,
It was like 10 yards away. It was
That's what- that's how
no
close-
doubt in the world what
that's
it was.
how close that one was. It might have been closer than that. It jumped out of that bush over top of my dog. It was
Oh,
no
my.
doubt about what it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's awful cool.
But with living at the National Forest, we had some good parties up there. Of course, we
Yeah.
just talked about that. But of course, I go hunting up there. I've killed some nice bucks up there. We used to go. Most of the good ones I killed was up on Bald Mountain, on up the Bald Mountain Trail goes up to the Parkway. But yeah,
we must have more musicians around here that hunt anywhere I've ever seen in my life. Man.
most of them do hunt. John loves it, I know.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
As long as you don't fall over a tree stand.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Oh, he was lucky on that one,
Yeah.
buddy.
yeah.
He'll tell you I didn't fall out of a tree stand. The ladder collapsed on
Yeah,
the
that's
way
what
up.
I said,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's a bad deal there. Oh man.
Yeah. So, what about you? You hunt?
I have hunted. I'm not a hunter,
Right.
but everybody in my family, except my immediate family, hunts. Like all my relatives from Pennsylvania, they hunt.
I take off now every year just to spend time with Jamie, with my brother. And
Yeah.
I take off. We hunt every day, just
Yeah.
about. And
I'm definitely not against hunting. It's just, I don't know. It's just not one of my things.
I haven't killed a deer in like 10 years, but
Really?
Jamie usually gets one every year. That's the main goal is for him to get one. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's-
no spooks or nothing, huh? Any signs from David?
No, I guess not. I dream about him occasionally. I always dream he's there, but we can never play music. I like, let's play some music. For some reason, we can't do it.
Oh,
But,
man.
yeah, we miss him a lot. Yeah, he's been gone for 13 years now. Yeah, and
That was just kind of sudden thing, wasn't it?
well,
was
his
he feeling
health.
bad?
He had some health issues, and he had surgery twice on his aorta. He had a kink in his aorta, and the first surgery was like when he was 32 years old, and they had to go in through his back and put a patch on it, and then it had to do it again when he was like 52, 3, 4, 5 maybe, and they opened him up his chest that time. Yeah, and got in there, and he was 61 when he passed. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way too young, man.
Way
All
too
that
young.
talent, man.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, I'm 68 now.
Oh,
and
my
I'm
God.
sure you're right there close.
I'm
ain't you?
66, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what year did he pass?
June 4th of 2012.
2012.
Yeah. Yep. Last time we played music was Halloween of 11, a Halloween party. Yeah. So it's been that long since the Hall Brothers played any music. Yeah.
And the Coal Road Blitz, that's the one that Dujon used to throw?
Who
Or was
did-
that something different?
No, who did throw that party? I feel like Webb Schaefer had something to do with it. And some of them Sharanda boys, I feel like they had something to do with it.
Hell yeah.
Of course, they had the T-shirts and Coal Road Blitz T-shirts. Yeah.
I don't know when they changed it, but they came to that thing where you can't have more than like 10 people gathered together. They ruined
Yeah.
it for us, man.
I remember them Coal Road Blitz. It'd be 400 or 500 people up there, and it'd be cops up there walking around through the crowd up there, just come up there to make sure everything's all right. you
Yeah.
know, And yeah,
Yeah. Leave us alone. We'll be all right.
that's right.
Just let us party, baby.
Yeah.
Rock and roll and party.
I forgot that y'all played up there at John's Run with us that
Yeah.
night. I had a cast on my foot up there. I had wrecked a four-wheeler and broke my left foot, and I had a cast on my left foot, and I think I cut that cast off early because it was hurting my foot so bad. But, yeah.
Not good for drumming, is it?
No, luckily it was on my left foot, not my right one. Yeah. Yeah. So,
That whole Sharanda Rivermont's got kind of that hardcore reputation, man. That's where the hard rock comes from.
well,
man.
the older generation above me didn't really get along that good with other neighborhoods. Sharanda and Rivermont, Stores Draftwood didn't get along, but I feel like when we got our band going, everybody came to see us play music. We kind of brought the neighborhoods together,
Oh,
I think.
man, that's awesome. That's
Kind
awesome.
of, I got a lot of friends from Sharanda. Me and Bruce Fitzgerald have been working together for 13 years now, and I've known him for 50 or more, 50 couple years, yeah. And yeah, so yeah, a lot of good people from out there, yeah.
Now, how many versions of the band have you guys had?
Well, let's see. Let's talk about that for a second. Yeah, start off me and David and Tommy, just the three of us. And then Tommy left and come played music with y'all for a while. And Jamie picked up the bass in 1986, and he played, like I said a while ago, until 93 when Tommy came back, and then Jamie began to sing. So that was like that for a while until I think 2000 or 2001. And we had taken a little break, and Tommy was kind of dragging his feet about getting back in a little bit. You know, he wanted to, but he was kind of dragging his feet a little bit. So Jamie brought Mike Palenko up to the house. And
From SP, what was that name?
well, he was with SP511 or something after us. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I really don't know what he was doing before us.
Yeah.
But he was with 2 or 3 other bands after us. He was with Tara Welch Band and SP511, I think, and not sure what else after that. But he came in up there. Jamie brought him in, so we stood around there. What are we gonna play? So we decided to play Johnny Be Good. So we played that. Mike practically run across the stage. He said, "Man, if you need a bass player, I'm yours." You know, he was excited.
Oh,
so
man.
Palenko was in the band, and then we started picking up some new songs. We started playing a bunch of Creed and Three Doors Down, and added a few things to the list, and a couple Nickelback songs even. Yeah.
What happened to Palenko?
So he quit in the beginning of '05. Jamie's girlfriend. Jamie had hooked up with, you know, Jamie got divorced and hooked up with another girl, and she got cancer. And so the band kind of fell apart again in '05. And so Mike moved on. You know, he's living in Arizona now. He was in a Motley Crue cover band and a Black Crowes cover band at the same time. And now they have started a Creed cover band called Higher. And it looks like they do pretty good. You know, all of them look like they did pretty good. And tribute bands, you know. And
that's a hot thing right now. There's
yes,
tribute
it is.
bands,
It is. I enjoy going to see them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after
It's a lot cheaper than the real deal.
So after Mike left, Tommy Tidd's son was our last bass player.
Jason?
So we went from Tommy. His son was just an infant when we started playing, or just a toddler. And Jason ended up being our last bass player, his son, for the last.
He's a talented little fucker.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's pretty good, too. Guitar player, bass player, yeah.
I ain't seen that boy in a long time.
Yeah. So it went from Tommy to Jamie and Stuart Strickler had a little bout playing for about a year, played bass with us.
There's another one.
That was in '98. He played bass with us just for a little bit.
I don't know what happened to Stuart, man.
I don't know where he's at.
Last time I heard he was like down Roanoke way, but that's been a long time. I know he was on Facebook for a while, but that didn't last long.
So yeah, it's we went through what, 5 bass players all total, but same drummer, same guitar player. And you know, John Kirby come up and jammed with us a lot of times in the basement. He'd come up and jam with us, but you know, we was just like John is now. John don't want another guitar player. You know, we was a one guitar band, just like John's a one guitar. He's a one guitar band now. John's come a long ways over the years. He's good. Yeah, he's come along. He's really good.
Well, buddy, you know, I've asked you a couple times, Jeff, come up and jam a song with us.
You have asked me that, haven't you? You know what? I haven't. I've played my drums so little since David passed away that it's kind of scary to think about it. You know. Not sure I got the stamina I once had.
I guarantee you don't. You guys are hard rock, man.
Yeah, it is. I was losing my stamina by the end of when we were still playing. I was losing it a little bit. And I was younger back then. Yeah.
So you haven't played out with anybody?
I have not played out. I jammed with John at Jamie's house a couple times. With John Kirby, me and Jamie and Tommy jammed a couple times. That's been like 6, 7 years ago.
Just ain't like having brother there, is it?
No, it's not. It sure isn't. No, it's not like having David there. He was quite a guitar player, and I was blessed to be there.
See, kind of like the leaders, like here's pretty much, or did y'all have equal?
Well,
let's do this song.
we all pitched in on that. Yeah, we did.
Y'all like the same kind of stuff anyway.
Oh yeah,
right?
we did. Yeah, we played. Like I said, we played a lot of Grand Funk songs back at the beginning, and all kinds of stuff.
So before David, there was no music in the family?
He was the first musician, right?
Okay.
Right, yeah. And, you know, I was just watching Ricky Lane. I was inspired a lot by Ricky Lane. And Ended up with his drums, so that was a good thing, you know.
Was that kid he had from like Uriah Heep or something?
No, his first set was a Slingerland. It's a big oyster shell kind of pearl white or whatever you call that. And he bought himself a set of Zico clear drums. And so after he bought them, he sold me them Slingerlands. And that was in 1977. And 2 years later, I went to Harrisonburg, ordered 4 little tom-toms to go on the side. So, you know, I got a 10-piece drum set, you know, which that'll work in itself, you know. But, yeah. So, but it was a lot of fun. But
Jamie's not doing any music?
Jamie's not doing anything either, no.
What is he doing?
He's working at Target.
Okay.
That's what he's been doing for 28 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I've never seen him in there. Of course, I never go in there hardly ever.
No, Target warehouse.
Oh, the warehouse.
Warehouse, right.
That's
yeah.
a tough job.
Yeah, he's there. He's over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and
my son worked there for a while. He didn't want no part of that.
yeah, Jamie wants out of there too. He's had enough of it. Yeah.
Probably getting close to retirement anyway, isn't he?
Well, he's 63.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm 68.
How did we get into the 60s? It seemed
Lucky. We're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But it really just seems like I was 30 yesterday, you know?
Oh yeah. I think back about playing music like we did, and I used to couldn't walk in a bar around here without getting swamped with people. And now half of them don't remember me.
Yeah.
The new generation, they don't know who the Hall Brothers was.
No.
You know.
They need to know.
At one night I saw you at Shenandoah Acres, you were playing, and you said, you saw me and Tommy out there. You said, there's some of the Hall Brothers out there. You said, if y'all didn't get to see the Hall Brothers, well, sorry, you missed it. That's what you said.
That's the truth too, buddy.
Yeah, we were lucky, blessed, you know, like I said, to have David. He was a loud guitar player, and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the way it was back then, you know, loud and proud. You
Yeah.
guys were really loud, man, but it wasn't like distortion.
Yeah.
It was just to the edge.
Yeah, it was right there, yeah. Yes, it was.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
They probably can't hear it because of these mics, but Crystal's over there warming up, getting ready for a big show.
Yep.
Randy Hype's on drums. Everybody knows his son. You don't know too much about his son, Andrew Hype.
I don't know anything
But
about
he's like worldwide, man. He's like friends with Shaq and, you know, and all these kind of people
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Who you got playing bass over, Rocky?
Yeah, Rocky
Yeah.
Thacker, which he's on the next month's show, Rocky.
Okay.
Rocky's been around.
Yeah, he has. He got out and did some good stuff. Yeah.
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 He's had a great career, man.
Yeah. We didn't get very far. Every time the band got on the roll, it seemed like something would happen and we'd come to a stop for a little bit. Something would slow us down. But, you know, we got out and played clubs in Harrisonburg, Charlottesville.
I know y'all had some association with my old buddy Boris.
Boris, yeah, I met him when we was working on Crossroads Music Store. That's where I met Crystal.
Boris was a lot more fun on Facebook when he was drinking.
Yeah, he hooked up with us and ran sound for us for a few years and helped us record some songs. Yeah. So that was a
sound check.
Oh, go for it.
They're doing a sound check, you know, but it's not going to pick up on these mics, though. That sounds good.
Yeah, they
The
sound
thrill
good.
is gone. Maybe they will hear a little bit of it.
Yeah.
You hear them drums,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
you? You can do that.
You know what? Easy music's harder for me to play than rock and roll.
Yeah.
Playing easy music is tough for me.
Yeah. You got to keep that steady beat.
Crystal sounds good.
Yeah. She's a little legend.
Yeah, she is. Yep.
So you doing carpentry work now?
I've been doing carpentry work all my life, yeah. Still working, do a lot of work in Charlottesville. Yeah.
Are you a master carpenter? Yeah.
I ain't had too many complaints over the years, so yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's
We,
hard to
uh,
find good carpenters
We
anymore.
when I got hooked up with Bruce, he was hooked up with his architect firm over in Charlottesville that does, we did his house, the architect, the one that owns the business. Him and I was on that job for 44 months. And that house is valued at about $3 or $4 million is what that house
Wow.
is. So, yeah, that's turned out, yeah. All these architects with this fancy, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of hard
Mostly in Charlottesville?
Huh?
Mostly in Charlottesville?
We do a lot of work in Charlottesville, yeah.
That's where the big money is.
It's not bad, yeah.
Yeah.
We should be charging more, but we're still cheaper than most people are.
Yeah.
But
There's a happy medium somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too expensive or you run out of work.
yeah, we just recently remodeled the old Chamber of Commerce building on Market Street in Charlottesville.
Oh.
We just recently did that this year. Yeah. We got people just got rental properties. The architect's got like 20 rental properties. We take care of them now, and we've done work for other people who's got rental properties. We go in, remodel their rental properties, and yeah, it's been interesting. Working with Bruce has been interesting. Got me stretched out a little bit further, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been doing carpentry since day one?
When I first graduated high school, of course, I worked in our little store, you know, our little country store. And I worked at A&N store on Main Street, Waynesboro for a while.
Wow.
And then,
Forgot about that place.
Yeah, I worked in there. And I also pulled 3 years at Stanley Furniture.
Uh-huh.
And I think made like $4 an hour. And it was interesting. So I quit there in October of 1982. And I've been carpentering ever since, yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting, yeah. Built a lot of houses, built some log homes over the years, and been in on a lot of house builds and a lot of remodeling stuff.
Those log homes, boy, they're hard on the back.
Yeah, they was fun, yeah. We built 11 of those over the years, yeah. Yeah.
Timber frame or just like a classic?
Log homes, yeah. With kits, you know, you buy like a couple different kits. Forgot the name, the brand name. Georgia Pacific was one, and Southern South Atlantic or something. I forgot the name of them now.
Stack them and then put like chinking in between them and all that stuff?
Well, you just stack them and you put the foam rubber things between them. They stack so tight you don't have to chink them, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know, not the old-fashioned log
Right.
homes, but
Right.
but you know, more of the modern log homes, yeah.
Can you imagine building those old homes?
Oh, man.
Those log homes without power tools?
I don't know how they did it.
Oh my
I don't know how they did
God.
it. I wonder how they
Oh.
did it. All these cathedrals that are around the world that was built 2,000-3,000 years ago.
With homemade scaffolding
horse and
stuff?
buggy.
Oh,
Yeah. No electricity. Well, they might have had electricity. That's what we're finding out. Who knows?
even if they did they have power tools?
Who
Probably
knows
not a
what-
whole lot.
Who knows what history has been hidden from us over the, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a strange world we live in. Some people might call me a conspiracy theorist.
Well, I got an opinion on everything. It might not agree with everybody, but
Yeah.
hey, the hell with it.
Yes, same here. Same here, yep.
But really, it just stuns me to think what those guys had to go through. Just, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I still remember the days before the air nailers, where the
Oh, yeah, me too.
trim guys had to do every
Everything.
nail and then set each nail.
Yeah, framing with a hammer.
Oh.
Yeah, it was it's changed a lot, yeah. Sure
When do you
has.
think that came out, the heavy duty like air tools and stuff?
Well,
About the 80s, wasn't it?
I guess late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah,
changed
90s,
everything
yeah.
around.
Yep.
You could throw a house up real quick all of a sudden.
Yeah, sure could.
But it's still hard work.
It is. It's hard work. Yes, it is.
In a way, it's harder when you're moving that quick through a house.
Yeah.
You know, back in the old days, they would take their time. Each cut
Yeah.
had to be perfect. And
Yeah, I worked with a couple different carpenters over the years. One carpenter I worked for at first, he kind of slapped things together. I won't mention any names. And so then when I left him, I went to work for this real quality guy, real good carpenter. So that's where I learned. I could see the difference right away. The guy I used to work for to the next guy I went to work for, you know.
Yeah.
I said, well, this is what I want to do. I want to do it better, you know. I
That-
don't just want to slap it up and run.
that
you know.
sounds so similar to me. Like when I first started painting,
Yeah.
I was actually shacking up with this girl at her mom's house, and she got a boyfriend that was a painter. And I was just trying to be a rock star, you know. And he was like, hey, you're coming to work, dude. So I went to work with him.
Oh, my goodness.
And then he hooked me up with this old guy. He was like 85 years old that was painting. He was like shaking like this. And he could still cut a straight
Well,
line.
you know, that little quiver helps you to cut a line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't say his quality was that great, but then I
Right.
worked with somebody that was really good, and I was
Right.
like, wow, there is an art to this stuff.
We do a little painting too, but we try to stay away from too much of that.
Thank you. That's what I like to hear.
I did a little plumbing today. I'd like to stay away from that too. I did
Yeah.
a little job for my neighbor. Yeah.
Hey, Otis. How you doing? That's it.
Yeah. Over in the corner.
Yeah. What's Jamie doing these days?
Well, he's like I said, he's still working at Target. He's doing his thing, getting ready for hunting season. Yep. We get out on our motorcycles once in a while. We rode up Saturday. We rode up to Stanton to a little open house up there. Dan Grandy's, however you pronounce that name. They doing a motorcycle for me up there. I got a 1960 Panhead up there that they're rebuilding from the ground up for me.
Woo!
So
That ain't gonna be cheap.
no, it's not. It's not cheap.
It's gonna be worth it though.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. It'll be another couple months before it's done. But yeah, I inherited the motorcycle, so I don't have any money in it except for what I'm putting in it, and so it ought to be interesting. Yeah.
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 That sounds like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. Yeah, to have that. Yeah.
You notice the leaves changing much out your way yet?
Oh yeah, I noticed a bright yellow one this morning. Yeah. Yeah.
They're not peaking yet, or are they past peak?
I don't know. We had
Yeah.
such a dry spell, and then
Yeah, they're
I
not
don't
really
know.
vibrant this year like
I don't
normal.
know. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You could get up and play a song with us?
No, not tonight. No. I should get down there and play. I did get my drums out here recently this year. I took them all apart, polished them all up real good, put brand new drum heads on them. I got me a new foot pedal, a new hi-hat stand where Timmy Spears was auctioning off his stuff down there, and I got some stuff earlier this year. I go down there and play them once in a while, but just not like I should. You know what I mean?
I see he was in a bad wreck or something recently.
I didn't hear that. I don't.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
He must be okay because he's posting again, but
Right.
we pray for him. Tim's a
Right.
great guy.
Right. Yeah. What was I just thinking about? Something I was going to bring up. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, we're getting close to the end.
Yeah.
This is when I turn it over to you,
Yeah,
actually, to bring up what you want to bring up.
Well, yeah, I don't know. We just, I wish the Hall Brothers were still playing, but you know,
We all
when
do,
you lose
man.
your guitar player, and it's hard to find another one like him.
Do you remember we did a show with you guys at Trax?
Did y'all play over there with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's bringing back a memory too. Okay.
Back when Gary Kirby was involved with Trax.
That's where that one picture in that came from was Trax.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were called Virginia then.
Right. Right. And we played at Max over there, opened up for the Road Ducks one night. And that was an interesting one. And we used to play Katie's Lounge quite a bit. Did you ever play up there?
No, unfortunately, because that place was happening.
We played up there several times, and we played a little place called the Outback
Yeah.
Lounge, and it changed. I don't know what it is now.
Yeah, we played there.
And then when Palenko was with us, we played I don't even remember the name of that club over there. I don't remember what it was called. But Fridays After 5 was a good gig. You know, that was
Oh, yeah.
that was the biggest crowd we ever played for. I think it was like a little over 7,000 people there.
That's back when they had it in the downtown mall still.
It's still in the downtown mall. The Fridays After 5 thing is, and that's where we played it.
But it wasn't the big ping pavilion thing?
Well, it was in the same spot, but
Oh, was
it's bigger. They changed it. You know, it's bigger now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was in the very same spot. Yeah, but it's bigger now. They got
Yeah.
that big cover over top of it. Big.
You,
So,
you still got that connection? I'm looking for a gig over there.
Yeah, I don't. You might could get in there. Yeah. You know, most of the bands play over. I don't know who any of them are. You know.
I think with the band named the Wahookies, they would Charlottesville would say, "Come on over, guys."
Come on over and play.
Maybe that
yeah.
hokey thing in there
Yeah.
just pisses them off.
Yeah. But yeah, we did some nice big parties over the years. But you know, it's like Danny said last month. He said he didn't get into going to out of town playing much because it takes a lot to draw a following over there. you
That's
know?
right.
It does. And if you don't get a following going, you know, it's more fun to play home for your people. You know what I mean?
Unless you're writing songs, you want to get out in the world. But if you're
Right,
just a
right.
cover band,
Now playing right over here.
I could just stay right here.
Playing right over here at Wendy's, TNC's, that was some of the most fun we had playing out.
It was.
And the private parties. The Party in the Pines. You played some of
yeah,
them too.
yeah.
Yeah, the Party in the Pines and
I saw David Bibb recently. It's the first time I've seen him in a long time.
yeah. Yeah, that was some of the good times, yeah.
Talking about Scott Rogers earlier, he would throw at least 2 parties every year,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he had some good ones down there, yeah. Yep, it's we miss it.
My old friend Tom Lauren was at one of Scott Rogers' party. He was just drunk as hell, giving this girl hell.
Oh yeah.
And she said, "Get out of my face." And she pushed him, and he staggered backwards and fell on a grill.
Oh my God.
His back fell on a grill. You could hear the meat going. About 2 weeks later, his back looked like a dartboard.
Wow.
It had all those lines in it
Wow.
and stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to, back when we first started playing, remember I told you how we kind of brought them neighborhoods together?
Yeah.
We used to have a lot of rowdy things go on. You probably wasn't there for the Heston's farm parties, were you?
Yes.
Did you catch some of them? Because
We played at one.
Yeah, the first one was in like 1978, 79, and but it went into the 80s, 81, 82. Y'all played up there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we played twice.
we
One
had
was a
some-
Halloween party.
Yeah, we had some big parties in there too. Yeah.
Those boys are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, both of them are gone.
Wow.
Yeah, both of them.
Brian used to walk around with this big bag of mushrooms and a tablespoon.
Yeah.
He'd dip that thing in there and say, "Open your mouth." Don't know what we're eating, but we're gonna eat
He
it.
was a mess, yeah, yeah. And then of course Danny passed away back in like 1985, 86, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We've lost a lot of good ones.
We
lost a
have.
lot of good musicians.
We have.
Yeah. Yeah, we have, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do anything again or not.
come on, man. We need you. We need you.
Yeah, I don't know. But,
There's always somebody on Facebook looking for a drummer.
yeah, it is. Well, Mike Sowers had messaged me earlier this year, asked me about it, but I said, well, I wasn't really prepared. You know, I hadn't played in so many years, but are they doing anything?
I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
I think they were trying to get something together, but I don't never.
Rock of a drummer, I reckon.
I know Chris Terrence was playing drums.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. He does a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Well, the music has started over
The
there.
band is kicking off, man. It's getting loud and proud.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, it's been great.
It has been fun. Yeah, I was a little
appreciate it.
nervous, I gotta admit.
Hey,
It's been
you got
fun.
me nervous around me, brother.
No, it's not. No, that's not it. But,
I know.
but it's good to get out. Maybe somebody will remember us, you know.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure when we post it, everybody's going to give their Hall Brothers stories.
Yeah, we had a
and
lot.
I want them to.
We had a lot of loyal fans out there, and they were good to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well, next month we got Rocky Thacker. Luke, thank you. Plaza, thank you. And we'll see y'all next month.